Hello students, now I am going to do GCE O-Level Examination Mathematics 1000 Short Question Series Paper 33. So this is also similar to the papers we did up to 33. 1 hour paper, each question worth 2 marks. And you know already, like this is similar to your paper 1 part A. 25 short questions. So try to do within 2 minutes each question, and last 10 minutes you can check your answers. So let's do question paper 33. In the first page you get questions 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And page 2 you get questions 7 to 13. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the third page, you get questions 14 to 20, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And the last page, 21 to 25. 21, 22, 23, 24 and 25. Let's take question number 1. 55 times 49 is 2695. Find the value of 26.95 over 5.5. So we'll first write down the given one. 55 into 49 is 2695. So when you take 55 to this side, 49 is equal to 2695 divided by 55. Now you can use that to find out that. Now see what happens. You have to divide the denominator by 10. You can do the same thing for both. Divide by 10. That means 269.5 divided by 5.5. But still not okay. So 26.95. So how you write down this number as 26.95? I can multiply by 10. So this one 5.5 is there. So what is this value? 26.95 divided by 5.5 is extra 10 is there. So I can take this 10 down. 49 divided by 10 is this value. So straight away you get this answer. 49 over 10 is 4.9. So 2 marks for that. Question number 2, write 27 as a power of 81. Normally we write as a power of 3, now 81. It's not hard. So 27 you have to write. What is 27 in terms of 3? 3 to the power 3. But we need to find out using 81. So what is the relationship between 81 and 3? How many 3's are there? 3 times 3. So 3 to the power 4. So 81 is 3 to the power 4. But we need 3. So how you get rid of this 4? You take 4th root both sides. So 81 to the power 1 over 4 becomes 3 to the power 4 into 1 over 4. Take 1/4 both sides. Then 4 get cancelled out. 3 you can write 81 to the power 1/4. Now you can substitute here. Instead of 3, I can write 81 to the power 1/4. And this 3 is there, multiplied by 3. You get 81 to the power 3/4 is equal to 27. So 2 marks for that question. Question number 3. ABC is 90, DBE also 90. Show that ABD is EBC. So here it's given ABC is equal to DBE because both are 90 degrees. Now I want to subtract this angle from both. That's common. DBC angle. ABC minus DBC. DBE minus DBC. What happens when you subtract this 90 minus this? You get ABD. This full angle minus this, you get CBE or EBC. So straight away you get these two. So subtracting DBC common angle from both sides, you get this. So you get 2 marks for showing this one. Question number 4. An item bought for X rupees and marked to sell with 20% profit. But when selling the item, it is given 10% discount. If selling price is Y, find the X in terms of Y. An item bought for X rupees. So X rupees is one item. And we need 20% profit. So 20% profit, so you have to multiply by 120 and divide by 100. Because if you buy for 100, you have to sell it for 120. So 120 x over 100 is the value after 20% profit. That's the marked price. From that marked price, getting 10% discount. So 10% discount from here. This is the marked price. 10% discount means you can buy for 100, you can sell it for 90. So the customer gets for 90 rupees. So that's 90 over 100. That's the selling price Y. So this becomes Y. So Y equals 120x into 90 over 100 into 100. Simplify. 0 get cancelled out. This 0 cancel out with this one. 12 and 100. You can divide by 4. 4 times 3. 4 times 25. That's all. So you get Y equals 3 times 9, 27, x over 25. But read the question, find x in terms of Y. So you have to make x as the subject. X becomes 25y over 27. So you have to keep the answer to get the other mark. So up to this point you will get 1 mark. Writing x in terms of Y, 1 mark. Question number 5. Ratio between length and width of a cuboidal shaped tank is 2 to 1. Length to width, 2 to 1. Ratio between width to height, 4 to 3. If height of the tank is 1.5 meters, find the length and the width of the tank. So we have to find out the common ratio. So 4 and 1, how you get 4 here? You need to multiply by 4. 4 times 2, 8. This one you can write as it is. So the common ratio is 8 to 4 to 3. So 3 parts out of the total is this much. How you find out the other 2 parts? So you can find 1 part. That means 1.5 divided by 3. That's 1 part. 0.5. multiplied by 4, you get the width 0.5 multiplied by 4. That's 2 meters, and length, one part is 0.5 multiplied by 8. That's 4 meters. So length is 4 meters and width is 2 meters. So 1 each. Question number 6. Straight line touches the circles at A and B. Prove that APB plus AQB is equal to 180. So we'll try to find out. Now it says AQB is this angle. APB angle is this one. So you have to find out the sum of the two angles is equal to 180. So how we find out that? Look at carefully. Here we'll draw a straight line here. When you draw a straight line, if this is A, that's the exterior angle. So tangent with this chord, exterior angle is equal to the opposite angle. So what's the opposite angle? Alternate segment theorem. So the angle between tangent and the chord is equal to opposite interior angle. So I can write this one. This angle is A. Then same thing I can do for the other side. If this is B and this becomes B. So this is A, this is B. And what are the other things you can write down? So we need AQB. AQB, we can straight away find out AQB angle is 360 is the angle around this point. 360 minus A plus B. That's this angle. Then we need a relationship between APB. Now if this is A, what is this angle? 180 minus A. If this is B, what is this angle? 180 minus B. So what is this angle then? Think about ABP triangle. 100. So APB angle is 180 minus the sum of these two angles, because those three are in a triangle. So 180 minus A and 180 minus B. So what you get? 180 here get cancelled out. So I'll write down this. You can write 180 get cancelled out, and minus minus plus A, minus minus plus B, minus 180 degrees. That's APB. Now we'll add these two and see whether we get 180. 1 plus 2. What's 1 plus 2? AQB is plus APB is equal to 360 minus A, I'm expanding brackets, minus B, plus A plus B minus 180. Now can you see A and B get cancelled out? A and B get cancelled out. 360 minus 180, that's 180. So that's what we need to prove. So you get 2 marks for that, showing that the sum of the two angles add up to 180. Question number 7. 2/3 of students in a class obtain grade A. 1/4 obtain grade B. What is the fraction of students do not get grades A or B? So that means first we have to find out fraction of students getting A and B. One-fourth and 2/3. So find the common denominator 12. 3 times 1, 3, 4 times 2, 8. 8 plus 3, 11 over 12. That's the total part. So the remaining part is not getting A's or B's. So what's the answer? Required fraction is 1 minus 11 over 12. 1 you can write as 12 over 12. So you get 1 over 12 is the students, the fraction that not getting, fraction that is not getting A's or B's. So 1 over 12. So 2 marks for that. Question number 8. Simplify and find the value of 1 minus 0.09 over 1.3. So we can first do the numerator. 1 minus 0.09. Subtract. You get 1 and 9. 0.91. So 0.91 over 1.3. So there's a decimal point. So you have to get rid of the decimal point. Multiply this by 10. So when you do that, multiply this also by 10. So you get 9.1 divided by 13. So what is 9.1 divided by 13? 13, 0 for 91. For 91, 7. 7 times 3, 21. So 91 comes. So answer is 0.7. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 9. Write down A dash intersection B using listing element method. So A dash. First we'll write what are the elements in A dash. Outside A, close circle A, you get 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. What's B? What are the elements in B? Everything inside B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's in B. Now we need the common one for A dash and B. A dash and B, what are the common ones? 2, 4, 6. So those are the common terms. 2, 4, 6. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 10. Straight line 4x minus 3y equals 12 intersect x and y axes at A and B respectively. Find the coordinates of A and B. Now when you look at the line, is it positive slope, positive gradient or negative slope? Look at 3y when you take it to this side, plus 4x. That means you are getting a line like this. So it intersects x and y axis at A and B. So A, B, like this. So this is x axis and this is y axis. So what's the coordinate of A? The x coordinate here. X coordinate we don't know, but the y value is 0. We have to find the x coordinate. When you consider B point, x is equal to 0. But we need to find out the y value. How we find out? We can take the equation 4x minus 3y equals 12. So substitute x equals 0. So when x equals 0, this get cancelled out. So minus 3y equals 12. Y becomes 12 divided by minus 3. You get minus 4. So that means this value, x equals 0. So that means the line, not like this, passes through other way around. So you get a negative answer, means this way. So this is B and this is A. So y is negative 4. So B equals negative 4. This is negative 4 value. And how you find out the other point? When y equals 0. So 4x minus 3y equals 12. When y equals 0, 4x becomes 12. Divide by 4, you get 3. X equals 3. So this value becomes 3. So we can write 3, 0 and 0 minus 4 as the answers. So coordinates, you have to give both x and y values. So 1 mark each. So 1 mark here for A point and 1 mark for B point. Question number 11. Cards labeled 22 to 101 in a box. Find the probability of getting a card with a square number. How many cards are there? Do you want to count 22 to 101? What do you think? What's the easiest way to count? You subtract the largest number and the smallest number and add 1. So how many numbers? 101 minus 22, you get 79 and you have to add 1. So 80 numbers are all together. When you count 22, 23, 24 like that up to 101, you get 80 numbers. Out of 80 numbers, how many square numbers are there? What are the square numbers? So you can write square numbers as, we can't write below numbers. So 5 times 5, 25. 6 times 6, 36. 7 times 7, 49. 8 times 8, 64. 9 times 9, 81. 10 times 10, 100. That's all, up to 101. So how many square numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 square numbers out of 80. So what is the probability of getting a square number? Square number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers out of 80. Simplify, divide by 2, 3 over 40 is the probability. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 12. You have given 2 equations. Find only the x value, satisfy the simultaneous equation. You don't need y. So can you see right hand side both are equal? So you can equate the 2 equations. Right hand side is the same. 1 is equal to 2. 3x plus 12 is equal to 13 plus 2x. Now take x terms to one side. 3x minus 2x, that's x. 13 minus 12, that's 1. So straightforward question. So x equals 1, you get 2 marks for that. Question number 13. According to the figure, find the length of PQ. So look at carefully. How can we find out the length of PQ? So we can use the area of a triangle. So we'll look at area of PQR triangle. If you take base QR, so what's the area? Half times 10 and the perpendicular height is 8. 10 times 8. So area is the same for the triangle. We can take as the base is PQ. Half into PQ. Then what's the perpendicular height? Perpendicular height is 5. Then you can multiply by 5. So these are equal. You can simplify. Half get cancelled out. So PQ is equal to 10 times 8 divided by 5. So 5 times 1, 5 times 2. 8 times 2, 16 centimeters is the PQ length. So you get 2 marks for this question. Question number 14. Write down two equivalent ratios to ST and QR. Now the two lines are parallel given. Look at carefully. This is a common angle. This angle and this angle both are same, corresponding angles. This angle and this angle also the same, corresponding angle. So PST triangle and PQR triangle both are equiangular. So equiangular triangles mean similar. So similar, you can take the corresponding ratios. So they have taken ST and QR. So that means smaller one to bigger one. So smaller to bigger, smaller to bigger. So you can take smaller to bigger one. So what's the ratio then? PS to PQ. Or you can write other way around. PT to PR. That's equal to PT to PR. So ratios are the same. So you can write these two. So 2 marks for writing both the correct ratios. Question number 15. Simplify the algebraic fraction. So you have to find out the lowest common multiple of all these expressions. So A minus B is there. What else? B minus C. And also C minus A is there. So that's the lowest common multiple. So we'll multiply. In the first one, A minus B is there, B minus C is there. So that means you have to multiply by C minus A. Second one, B minus C and C minus A is there. So that means you have to multiply by A minus B. Third one, you have to multiply. C minus A is there, A minus B. So you have to multiply by B minus C. What you get? A terms get cancelled out, B term get cancelled out, and also C term get cancelled out. So what you get in the numerator? You get 0. 0 divided by any number or any expression, you get 0 as the answer. So that's 0. So 2 marks for identifying that. Question number 16. When buying 2 boxes of marbles, 40% discount is given to the second box. So think about normal price is X. But for the second box, you are getting a discount, 40% discount. So what should be the price of the second box then? 40% discount. If you buy for 100, with 40% discount, you can get it for 60 rupees. So this is 60x over 100. That's the price of the second box. Then it says if price of 2 boxes is 576, that means sum of these two, x plus 60x over 100 is 576. And find the actual price of the box means you are asked to find x. So this is cancelled out. And here 2 times 3, 2 times 5. Multiply the whole equation by 5. 5x, 3x. And this is 5 times 576. Now 5 and 3 becomes 8x equals 5 into 576. Divide both sides by 8. What do you get? X becomes 5 times here. 8 times what? 8 times 7, 56, and for 16, 8 times 2. So 5 times 72. 5 times 72, what's the price? 5 times 2, 10. 1 remaining. 5 times 7, 35 plus 1, 36. So 360 rupees is the original price of the box. So you get 2 marks for that. Question number 17. When Sarath gives 4 toffees to his friends, 4 toffees are remaining. If he gives 11 toffees, then 31 will not sufficient. How many friends he got? So we'll see. We'll first take X friends are there. X number of friends. When Sarath gives 4 toffees to his friends, so 4 into X. So total 4X he gave. Then 4 toffees are remaining. So that means the total number of toffees is 4x plus 4. If he gives 11 toffees, so same number of toffees there. If he gives 11 toffees, that's 11x. But 31 will not sufficient. So we need another 31. So we can equate these two because number of toffees are equal. You can find x from this. This is a linear equation. So take x terms to this side. 11 minus 4, 7x is equal to 31 plus 4, 35. Now divide by 7, you get 5. X is 5. So 5 friends were there. So 5 friends. So just check it. 5 times 4, 20. So you can divide. You can divide. So 5 times 4, 20. So 20 plus 4. Altogether 24 toffees were there. Then if it's, check whether it's 24. 11 times 5, 55. 55 minus 31. So you get 24 again. So that's correct. 2 marks for that. Question number 18. Find the ratio between areas of PQR regions. So P is a triangle, Q is a trapezium, and R is a semicircle. So we have to find out areas. So this is given in a mixed number. So it's easy to convert to improper fractions. 11 times 5, 55 plus 1, 56 over 11. Then we can find out the area. So what's the area of triangle P? Half into length into this one. So what is this one? 5 minus 1, 4 centimeters. So base you can write 4. Perpendicular height is 56 over 11. Then ratio we are taking. So this is P. Q, that's a trapezium. Add the 2 parallel lines. 5 plus 1, 6. Divide by 2 and multiply by the perpendicular height. 56 over 11. Then R. Ratio R. Semicircle. Half into pi r squared, half into 22 over 7, and the radius, diameter is given 56 over 11. When you divide by 2, you get the radius. 56 divided by 2, 28 over 11. So 28 over 11 and 28 over 11. Now simplify. These all 2's get cancelled out. 11's get cancelled out. Then what else? 56. So if we can find 2 from here, 2 times 28, 56. So this becomes 11. So we'll cross out 56 also. So 28 and 2, here you get 11 there. Then 11, 11 also get cancelled out. So what else? You can divide by 2. When you divide by 2 here, you get 2. 4 divided by 2. This one, 6 divided by 2, you get 3. And here 7 times 4 is there. 4 divided by 2, you get 2. So what's the ratio P to Q to R? 2 to 3 to 2. So that's 2 marks. Two marks for this question. Question number 19. Find the value of x and y. Two parallel lines are given. So straightforward question. If this is 35, this is 35. Corresponding angles are equal. So x is 35. What's y? These two angles add up to 90. So y plus 35 is 90. So what's y? 90 minus 35. So you get 5. It's 10, 1 remaining. It's 4, 5. So 55 degrees for y value. So 2 marks. These questions are straightforward here. You don't need 2 minutes for these questions. Question number 20. A boat took 44 hours to travel 880 kilometers with a constant speed. What is the speed of the boat in kilometers per hour? So first we'll find out the speed of the boat. What's the relationship between distance, speed, time? Distance divided by time is speed. Distance is given 880 kilometers and time is given 44. So when you divide these two, you get 44 times 2. So 20 kilometers per hour. So 44 times 2 here. So 20. So 20 kilometers per hour. So that's the speed of the boat. 2 marks for that. Question number 21. In ABCD parallelogram, midpoints of BC, that's P, and midpoint of CD, that's Q. If area of PQC area is 6 square centimeters. So this is given 6 square centimeters. Find the total area of the parallelogram. We'll draw a line and see. Can you see when you draw a line? This is 6. Can you see using midpoint theorem? So the lengths all doubled in PCD triangle. So area is 6. The whole thing area is what? Multiplied by 4. Why is that? Length. Base is also doubled. Height also doubled. So it becomes 4 times. So this whole thing becomes 6 times 4, 24 square centimeters. So parallelogram, when you draw the diagonal, the area bisect each other. So here this is 24 means this is also 24. So what's the total area of the parallelogram? 24 times 2. 48 square centimeters. So you have to multiply by here. This is 4 times this one and 4 times that one, same. So you get 48 square centimeters. That's 2 marks. Question number 22, solve the linear equation. So you get different denominators. So first thing you have to consider same denominators. 4 and 2, what's the common denominator? 4. So x plus 3. This one you have to multiply by 2. 2x minus 2. That's equal to 4. Now cross multiply and simplify in the numerator. 2x and x becomes 3x. 3 minus 2 is plus 1. And then 4 times 4, 16. This is like a fraction 4 over 1. You can do cross multiplication. So 3x becomes 16 minus 1, that's 15. So what's x? 15 divided by 3, that's 5. So x value is 5. So you get 2 marks for this. Question number 23. PC is a tangent to the circle with center O. Find the value of x. O is the center. Now can you see? This and this 90 degrees. The radius and the tangent both are perpendicular. That's 90 degrees. If this is equal, AO and OC both are equal. OB also equal. All are radii. If this is 26, this is also 26 degrees. Isosceles triangle. Now you can form an equation. Think about APC triangle. 26 plus 26 plus 90 plus x. Sum of angles in a triangle, that's 180. So what's the total here? 6 and 6, 12, 10, 14. 142 degrees. X is 180. So what's x? Subtract 142 degrees. You get 38 degrees for x. Again check the addition. 6 and 6, 12. 1 remaining, 10 and 4, 14. So 38 degrees for x. So 2 marks for that. Question number 24. Figure shows a rain gutter. Find the volume of water filled in the gutter. So volume of the cylinder, it's given pi r squared h. So gutter, here they are asking what's the volume of water filled in the gutter, fully filled in the gutter. So that means volume of the half of a cylinder. So pi r squared is the volume of the full cylinder. So divide by 2. So we'll substitute values. Pi is 22 over 7. R is the radius. Diameter is 14. R is 7. H is the length. That's 20. And you get half. That's this divide by 2. Now simplify. 7 get cancelled out. This 2 and this 22, you get 11. 11 times 7, 77 times 20, you get 0. 2 times 7, 14. 2 times 7, 14 plus 1, 15,540 cubic centimeters is the volume of water. So 2 marks for that. Question number 25, last question in this paper. Show the rough construction lines required to find the position of the center of the circle that touches extended CB of ABC triangle and passes through A. So something like this, I'll draw roughly. When you draw something like that, passes through this but touches the BC line at B. So something like that. How you do that? So you need to draw the perpendicular bisector first. Perpendicular bisector of AB. So what you do, you don't need a compass, but I'll show you how to do that properly. So you take the compass. You can first find out the bisector. So draw an arc above, below, then keep on top of A and do the same thing. So here, somewhere here. So again we have to draw. This is also somewhere here. So we'll do it again. So we can continue this one here, this one. So we can draw. This is the perpendicular bisector. Then you have to draw the perpendicular bisector of this also because it touches BC. So how you draw the perpendicular bisector at B? Not perpendicular bisector, perpendicular to B. So you have to draw perpendicular to B as well because it touches the circle. Then take a long distance and draw the other arc. You are drawing a perpendicular at P. So now we have this line. The intersecting point of the two bisectors, the perpendicular line and this bisector, is the center. So this should be the center. So they are asking required point. So this is the center. So we'll check whether this is correct. You take the radius as OA or OB. I'll take OB distance and see whether it works. It should touches this point and passes through point A. So check. So we need some more. So here, somewhere here, this should be. Now check whether this passes through the point. I'll take this one. It's not clearly see the point. So here we'll take this one. Okay. Now we'll see whether we can get the. So actually this should pass through this point. So here slightly there's a small error here finding the intersecting point. So here passes through the A point and touches the CB produced. So you don't need to draw the circle, just you need to show the perpendicular lines to get mark and marking the center point. So this is one mark and one mark for these arcs because it's a sketch. You need to only draw the sketch. So that's the last question in this paper. So we covered all 25 questions and we gave 50 marks for this paper. Complete the paper and then watch my video to check the answers.